What does it mean to be dependable? It means you do what you say you'll do time and time again. That's why the cattlemen of this great nation trust Ritchie to provide fresh water on demand. Ritchie, proud to be a partner to the American cattlemen since 1921.
Hello, I'm Lance Zimmerman with the CattleFax Closing Bell, brought to you by Ritchie Watering Systems. Fed cattle carcass weights seasonally declined through the winter, reaching lows in the second quarter. The recent trend fits the seasonal perfectly. Fed steer carcass weights peaked in October at 930 pounds, improving 24 pounds from the previous year's high. Carcass weights generally see long-term growth each year due to improvements in genetics, nutrition, and management. However, the cattle feeding segment also slowed down the pace of fed cattle marketings in second half 2015. During that time, cattle feeders were trying to improve margins by adding weight to cattle that were already losing money. The USDA yield grade data also reflected the slower marketing pace, reaching the highest percentage of yield grade 4s and 5s since the early 1980s. That percentage peaked at 17.2% in October, more than 2 points higher than the previous year. In March, yield grade 4 and 5 carcasses accounted for 11.9% of fed slaughter, around 1 point higher than a year ago. Based on last week's fed steer slaughter, U.S. CattleFax estimates carcass weights to be at 860 pounds for the last week in April. That represents a 7.5% weight break from the previous highs, and the 10-year average decline is 5%. The relatively sharp decline is due to the fed cattle supply becoming more current through the winter and early spring. Extreme winter weather conditions in December and January across some cattle feeding regions also had a role in reducing feed yard performance and weight. The CattleFax estimate places fed steer carcass weights around 5 pounds below year-ago levels, and the annual lows will likely be within a few pounds of that sometime in May. Fed slaughter levels have increased recently to more than 470,000 head per week, and that more elevated level will remain and even strengthen through the summer. It would take a slowdown seasonally in the increasing fed slaughter or an extended run in lower carcass weights to significantly influence beef production or market prices into summer. The carcass weight and yield grade declines are an indication that U.S. cattle feeders have sold most of the excessive market-ready inventory that depressed markets over the last 12 months. Thanks for watching, and remember to visit CattleFax.com to become a member and receive the latest market news and analysis.
The beef business has never been for the faint of heart. The pressures are real, the risks are high, but the opportunities have never been greater. So how do you sort through it all to decide which way to go? For more than 40 years, CattleFax has led the way. Become a member at www.cattlefax.com. We're the time-proven leader in research, analysis, and information, equipped with the industry's most powerful database. Our team is impartial, objective, our vision is global, and our focus is you. CattleFax, the deciding factor.